To pop up. Okay, we are live. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode, we met the whole four girls or five, whatever. Last time, I think I was here.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What?
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Wait, that was me. I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah.
Well, I just don't read scripts very often.
I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
Eh?
That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short.
I usually write longer poems. Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Gas Mask.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Who should I show my poem to next? Monica.
Hi, Gas Mask. Having a good time? Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Creepy bitch! Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Gas Mask. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I really don't like this game. I don't. But people seem to really like it last time. So I guess I'll just swallow my pride and, play it. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well.
We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
Well, let's read it then.
Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackled pultrids, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film, left out in the sun. But it's too late. My rentas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. When does this take place? Hang on, I'm making a thumbnail. I might have to make it tomorrow in reality, but I might as well try and make it tonight. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make the thumbnail tomorrow. I'm lazy. Okay, so that is a lot of poems.
have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Youthfulness, whatever. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Epiphany. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on specific points. If that ain't the fucking truth. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
Jesus, it's starting to hit close to me because I'm trying to be an author.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Now time to show Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little
blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass. I have to smoke to keep my sanity.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Yeah,
your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Smoking to stay sane? Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line.
So you did. Hang on, I gotta smoke this until it fucking dies. I can't play this game, like, without some nicotine in my system. You wouldn't believe how big these clouds are I'm making from my vape. Just because I don't want to play this. This game makes me hate myself. Like, literally, this game is just not my style. I like running around, shooting people, running over people, doing crazy shit. This stuff is just like, oh, poem, girl likes, poem, girl likes, poem, girl likes, poem, girl likes. Before I get any further, though, I would like to thank my sponsor, W.GG. Use code order. That's Director Gas Mask, all caps, for 10% off at www.w.gg. Anyway, I'm going to take one more hit of this because, well, it's insanity. And if you are wondering how I'm going to play this, I'm going to write a poem for each girl every different time I have to write a poem. Like, first poem was for Sayori. Second poem will be for Yuri. Third poem will be for Natsuki. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what I'm... That what it means. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Didn't expect... Wait, no, that's Natsuki.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Yeah?
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way.
Sorry liked it, and Gas Mask did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Yeah.
And Gas Mask liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Gas Mask appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Damn! Yuri just bitch slapped Natsuki with words.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's, magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gas Mask started showing up. I'm sorry, I broke character. Let me try that again.
I wasn't the one who's, magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gas Mask started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Gas Mask! She just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to be appreciative that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out.
There's about to be a serious cat fight happen.
Help me explain that to her, Gas Mask. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Gas Mask? Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Chat, I know there's only one person watching, but vote who I, choose. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah? Everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend not feel like this?
Gas Mask. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri,
you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poem are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Monica, what are you suggesting? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel sharing about poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Gas Mask, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Gas Mask! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. It hasn't even been an hour yet. You know, Gas Mask, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much more fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? They're teenage girls, I'm a 20-year-old man, and I'm playing this. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Whoa! I just realized depression and death. Sayori jumped. Okay, at least Sayori didn't jump to that one. Sorry, jumped to that one though. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Gas Mask.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess that's the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which,
I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ugh. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up.
Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Yeah?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face and her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything.
It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Gas Mask to let me borrow some money.
That's...
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides,
you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Yeah, no, I buy like $64 video games when I only get $100 every month.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I mean...
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that. You were right. You were right, though.
I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But
you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Pwap! Kya! Ow. What was... A cookie. A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I hate myself. Can I end the live stream early, please? Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you.
Ugh.
I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. I wish I had a bottle of liquor.
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me?
Can it be an hour yet, please? Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super late. Sorry. And there you are.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late.
I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano?
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gas Mask.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Nah, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. You know what? I don't even care. I'm going to spoil the game for me and watch Jacksepticeye playlist tonight. Shout out to Jacksepticeye! Woo! Top of the morning! I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Jesus Christ. I mean, I would too if I had a cookie. I would literally... Delicious cookie! Then take a drink of the drink I have on hand. Excuse me. Which right now I have W.GG's energy. Go to W.GG right now and use code Director Gas Mask for 10% off. I repeat, Director Gas Mask, all capitalized, for 10% off. Please, I need money so I can buy video games to entertain you people. Yuri's back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit today, a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Has it been an hour yet? I'm trying to escape this shit. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. She totally wants to read it with me. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Liar. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her portrait of Markov. Or Makarov. Makarov! Remember, no Russian! There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Hey, it's my love life. Ha 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 ha. I laugh to hide the depression. I'm just waiting for someone in chat to comment something where I'm like reading as Yuri and I accidentally do the voice I'm doing for Yuri, and I'm like,
and so, Director Gas Mask is so cool.
And then I want to kill myself or unalive myself. I want to go back to the lobby. And those who are smartasses in the comments, that was not me shitting myself. That was me squeezing the last bit of vape juice I had. Now I'm out of one juice, but thank God I have a whole nother one. Sounds like my love life already made that joke. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Has it been an hour yet?
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gas Mask?
No, it's not that.
I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
I personally enjoy those kind of stories, though. Me, in real life, hell, I'm writing a zombie horror novel, for fuck's sake. I enjoy these kind of stories, like, oh, the fucking Portrait of Makarov. I would love to read that if that was a real book. Like, I got 3 books I haven't even finished reading, and they're all very similar to what Yuri just described. That just goes to show I like those type of stories. But I'm going to keep on smoking this until the hour hits because, well, sanity. Not really. I'm about to start back up. I just want to smoke a little bit before I
go back to doing Yuri's voice.
But fuck, I did 4 live streams today of 4 different games. First one was Trepang, second one was UFC, third one was DayZ, and this is now what I'm doing. If I don't get 300 subscribers from this, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I know I'm a live stream channel. I don't do videos. I need to start doing videos. There will be a thumbnail for this tomorrow. I'm going to work on it tonight. Because what else am I going to do? also going to probably make an intro song for the channel because I'm planning on starting to do videos. Because why not? Because I can't just be doing live streams. I can't be a live stream channel all the time. I can't be a VOD channel the whole time. So, yeah, I'm going to start doing videos and stuff. I know I said that, like, years ago I would start doing videos. But live streams, I can just interact with the audience better. Hell, I have 222 subscribers from doing live streams. So, yeah, what does that say about me? But yeah, I know people want to see videos. Gonna have to learn how to use PlayStation Share Factory, though. Because I am not buying editing software on my PC just to import a video onto there from sending it to my PlayStation. God, my room is smoky. That's how stressed I am doing this game. I'm smoking my vape so fucking much that my whole room is nothing but smoke right now. Only way to keep my fucking sanity, playing this. I know what you subscribers are thinking. You're like, he's just fucking holding out until the hour. You're right, I am. But literally, I think I got 2 more hits before my vape dies. So... so yeah, once this dies, I'll go back to playing. And I'll probably make up for the time that I spent talking to y'all, making an hour and 12 minutes. Like the previous stream, 1 hour and 12 minutes. Now I gotta take a drink of my soda, because that shit burns. Especially hitting it back to back how many times I just did. Ooh. Excuse me. Ah, fuck. Excuse me again. If you all can't tell, I enjoy soda pop. Hence why I'm drinking Hence why I'm drinking Dubby Energy. It is an energy drink that makes me wild and wired. Link in the description down below. Use code Director Gas Mask, all capitalized, for 10% off. Anyway, let's get back. I already read this. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize...
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize. You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
I hate this game so much. Here, this should work right. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she is in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay.
You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own voliation? I can't read, okay? I'm dyslexic. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Oh, she's looking at me, creepy. Well, I guess she's more blunt. I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things. All of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they kind of resemble. But they're kind of similar. I'm just going to say fucking similar. Similar of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But gas mask, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Thank you, Monica. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... Hang on, my phone buzzed. I know, terrible YouTuber. Reading my messages... it's just Discord. Reading my messages instead of playing the game. I know, I'm terrible. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright? I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I can't do that shit. Who should I show my poem to first? Obviously, Yuri, because I wrote it for her. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Gas mask. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imaginary imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciative like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an underling human. I can't read cursive, forgive me. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The intensely beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon, incites its place and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I
brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pollination conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Did she kill the raccoon?
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style,
using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me and to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I usually force to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me.
Don't you have anything like that, Gas Mask?
Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save. It's been an hour and 7 minutes. I know I would say I would do an hour and 12, but as you can tell from the time on the save, it's... Oh, hey, Railroad. I'm just wrapping up the stream, so sorry you missed it. By which I guess I could talk for the remaining 9, 10, 11, 12. The next 5 minutes or so, just to make it an hour and 12. I know I did that earlier, and I said, oh, I would fix that, yada 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 yada. But I like the game. I know I say I don't want to play it. Has it been an hour and stuff? But I really do enjoy the game. You're good, Railroad. I'm just wrapping up the stream. I do enjoy the game. Not my forte usually, but I know that the game happens to get quite a bit darker. I've done my research, but I figured might as well go ahead and end the stream at an hour 12, so I can do part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Do an hour and 14 minutes, I think it was, or 12. I don't exactly remember. But I'm not really good at making series. Hell, you can ask Railroad Raven. I literally said I would do a Dishonored 2, Emily's side of the story. Even though it's the same story, just with different powers. But I never got around to it because I sold my only copy and I signed him a copy. So he would have it. That which I guess technically I could borrow it from Railroad. If he still has the Dishonored 2 in his possession. That which, do you still have Dishonored 2 in your possession, Railroad? I'll wait for him to respond, but the reason I say, has it been an hour, has it been this and that, I hate this, I don't want to play this, is because, like I said, it's... Well, I have to borrow your copy, dude. If you still have it. But I do enjoy this game. I do. And Railroad, if you bring me the game, I want my rings back. Like I keep on losing my train of thought. But I do enjoy the game. I really do. It's a little cringy to me just because I don't like these type of games normally. I feel like, oh, I'm playing some random anonymous character fucking... Which series? This one or... Oh, Dishonored, duh. And I will, Railroad. I'll fucking do a whole 5-hour live stream if you bring me your copy of Emily's Story. Just so I can get my debt settled. Because, you see, I made a promise to Railroad a few years ago that I would play Dishonored 2 Emily's side of the story, even though it is the same story. And I'll be doing low chaos because I like doing low chaos. I get better endings that way. But anyway, like, I do enjoy this game. I just act like I don't, because, once again, not my type of game. I like being able to run around, shoot someone, and they go flying 100 feet in the air. I like those type of games, at which, hopefully, soon I'll have Days Gone Remastered, and I'll start my Days Gone series. For the third time. Because I want you all to experience Days Gone with me, because I played it, I beat it, yada 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 yada. But I'll go ahead and get the remaster version of it, delete my previous data on my PS4 version. Which I'm on PlayStation 5. I'm on PlayStation 5. Railroad knows this. So if I get the remaster, just delete my save data, play the remaster. But, I do enjoy this game. I know it's old. It's old. It's very fucking old. It's like playing Manhunt for y'all. I know I need to finish that for you. The reason I haven't, though, is because I know there's nudity in it. And it is considered the most controversial, most violent video game to exist, other than The Last of Us. Which, if you haven't, go check out my Last of Us series. I played both games for about a week straight, back to back. And I even think I managed to beat The Last of Us 2. So, don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure I did manage to beat it. So yeah, I'm going to continue the series until I beat it. And once that's done, the Doki Doki Literature Club saga ends. I beat the game, it's game over. And I will be working on a thumbnail all night for it and during the day tomorrow, so expect it sometime tomorrow beyond the video, the VOD, if you will. And that's another reason why I do live streams. Because if I'm playing like something that is actually good and I like the story, like I always test games before I play them for stream. Make sure, A, there's nothing in it that'll make me look bad. So, I haven't done that with this. This is kind of a new thing for me, even though I'm going to be watching Jacksepticeye play it tonight. And, yeah, man, it's just... I enjoy doing YouTube, I do. But shit like this, I can't move around, I can't do anything. I have to write poems. I can write poems in the real world. Which I know the game gets more in depth from my research. But yeah, I'm going to start Days Gone once I get the remaster. And then I'm going to probably do a Dying to Survive series again for Dying Light 2. And then do one for The Beast, because I'm planning on pre-ordering The Beast as well next month. So yeah, I'll be getting a few games. We Always Deliver is another one I'm planning on getting because that one just seems fun to me, even though it's a top-down. But anyway, I love y'all. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe and bell icon. Use code DirectorGasMask, all capital, at w.gg for 10% off on your first order. Link in the description down below. Leave a like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon, comment on the VOD. I love y'all. Goodbye.